Welcome back, family. I hope you have been well. It's Eunice, and if you are new here, thank you for tuning in. Please do subscribe to this channel and do share the message so that no friend of yours will miss God's word. Today, I would like to share something short with you, and I would like to talk about trusting God completely, trusting God with everything that we have. So we are going to take a look at a man by the name Gideon. When we read the Bible in Judges, we read about this guy called Gideon. And when the Lord called him, Gideon was not really amazed by this calling because he was given excuses. He was telling the angel, well, I am the weakest in my family, and even my family is not that popular when it comes to the families in Israel. But the angel of the Lord told him that you are the chosen one, Gideon. You are the one who is going to save his nation from the Midianite. So be prepared. The Lord is about to use you. We have to be prepared. The Lord is about to use us. But before that, there is something that we have to do. We are going to have to give all our trust into his hands. We are going to have to surrender everything unto his mighty hand. So Gideon was, like I said, very fearful and wanted to have some kind of signs and wonders from the Lord to know if what the Lord is saying is surely true, and if he is for sure the chosen person to save his nation from the Midianite. So he asked God for signs and wonders. We are asking God for signs and wonders. And surely, God being so good, he let him know what he wanted to know. And after that, Gideon was not quite convinced. He was thinking that maybe it was a kind of coincidence that what happened. We a lot of times think that what the signs that are happening in our life, the wonders that are happening in our life, is just by coincidence. It happened in a miraculous way, but we forget that it is maybe God that is doing it, that it is God that is doing it. So Gideon wanted to have another sign. He wanted to have another wonder. So he asked God for another sign. And yes, the Lord wanted him to know that, of course, he can prove himself. So he proved himself to Gideon. It was a here and there between God and Gideon, with the signs and wonders happening and being asked for. And at the end of the day, Gideon for sure came into the realization that yes, he has been called and this is his calling. And he gathered his people, his 3,000 men, to go for the fight. But the Lord was not quite finished with him. He was like, okay, Gideon, now I have shown you all the signs and wonders that you have asked for. But now I want to test you. I want to know if you trust in me. I want to know if you can let everything down, if you can surrender everything and trust completely in me. So God told him to reduce his army from 3,000 to 300 at the end of the day. And I think Gideon was quite scared to go forward with 300 people against the whole army of the Midianite. But God wanted him to know that our fight is not a fight of flesh and man. It is not a fight that we can fight on our own, but it is a fight that the Lord is fighting. My brethren, today I want you to know that the Lord is still fighting the fight for us. He is still wrestling the battle for us. We just have to trust in him. We just have to surrender it all to him. And Gideon, though fearful, gave everything to the Lord, and he was like, okay, God, I know you gave me the signs and wonders, and I know it was your doing. It was not some coincidence. It was not my doing. And I know for sure you are going to be able to make it with the 300 people that you have given me. So as we can see, Gideon at a point of time just surrendered it all to God, and he was like, God, do it, for you are the only one who can do it. So today, my message for you today, my encouraging word for you is just surrender it all to the Lord. Trust in him wholeheartedly. Trust in him completely. Let it all go, because the fight is not our fight. This fight that we are facing, this battle that we are wrestling, we cannot do it. It is not a fight by flesh, but it is a fight that only the Lord can fight for us. We have to just trust in him. We have to give it all up to him. We have to raise up our hands and say that, Father Lord, I give all my trust in you. I know I am human and I'm going to have some doubt sometimes, but I trust in you. I give it all up to you. Take control. Do your will, not by my will, but by your will, God. And I know for sure that you are going to be able to do it just like you did for Gideon. May God bless you today. May he give you the strength to surrender it all to him. I know you would like to have the control over your life. I know we would like to have control over our life. But the things that we are facing, we cannot do it. We don't have control over it. It is only God who has control over it. May the Lord help us to be able to let our control freakness fall and trust only in him. May the Lord help us. May the Lord strengthen us, so that in all things we will be able to surrender our trust in him. We will be able to trust him with all that we have, with all that we get, and surely he is going to fight the fight for us. May God bless you, and may God keep you. Stay blessed. Oh, yeah.